Hello, quick view of my surroundings. So I'm speaking in front of my desk. I do have a timer pulled up. I was unable to find an audience, but I'm just going to prop my phone right here. I'll start my timer and I will begin. Mornings are the worst, but the one thing that makes everyone's morning just a little bit better is their favorite beverage, coffee. This universal truth has united consumers for decades, making the coffee industry one of the largest industries in the world. One company stands out among the rest, however, and that is Starbucks. With $22.4 billion in net worth, Starbucks dominates the coffee industry. After extensive research, I feel both credible and prepared to inform you all why Starbucks would be both a worthy and successful investment. Starbucks is a well-established company with the ideas and the customer loyalty to grow into a worldwide coffee staple. With their innovative marketing techniques, their growing global customer base, and the strong financial growth, Starbucks has the potential to grow into an even bigger icon than it is today. One of the big things that sets Starbucks apart is the unique marketing strategies that they employ. Starbucks stands out because of the extreme consistency that they use on all of their marketing, regardless of platform. Marketing writer Brianna Bergstrom in 2018 wrote an article outlining this extreme consistency. The best example she used was of the logo of the woman with luscious hair and a regal crown. This image is actually inspired by an ancient Norse woodcutting and can be found on every single piece of advertising the brand puts forth. People all across the globe connect to this woman as a symbol of their morning pick-me-up and make that immediate connection to the brand. Not only is the logo a great example, but Starbucks also has a very consistent brand image, which portrays a very simple and modern feel. This sense of simplicity and modernity can be traced through everything that the brand does, from their sleek retail space design to the simple yet effective advertisements, and even the plain white cups brandishing the bold logo. This unique and almost obsessive marketing strategy creates a customer experience that cannot be found anywhere else in the market. Their marketing isn't the only thing that sets them apart, however. Business expert Josh Ballard in 2017 wrote an article outlining the globalization of Starbucks. Starbucks has 25,000 stores in 770 countries. This started in 2003 and does not plan to stop, which makes Starbucks the most globally recognized coffee company in the world. When expanding into global markets, Starbucks executives knew they were going to face some challenges, such as the different cultural norms that each country has. They wanted to establish trust within the community so that people would want to engage with their brand. International business expert Ryan Hart in 2011 wrote an interesting piece outlining some of the ways that Starbucks adapted to these cultural norms. These included making region-specific drink recipes, buying locally sourced products to create a bond within the community, and increasing brand awareness in ways that were not previously done in the United States. This proves that the globalization is going to keep booming and will not slow down. As you can see on the graph on my visual aid, which I'm unable to present today, there has been a steady increase in the number of stores hosted internationally. Similarly, that same trend can be seen on the graph depicting the net revenue of Starbucks since the start of their globalization. This proves that the global market has responded very well to Starbucks and that executives still see a high potential for growth outside of the United States market. These graphs are from Statista, which is a reputable business statistics source from 2019. On the same page in Statista, the Statista writer Locke in 2019 wrote that Starbucks has almost as many stores outside of the US as they do inside of it. This once again proves that the global market has responded well to Starbucks and that we will continue to see global growth from the brand. No discussion of a company's success would be complete without discussing the numbers. Starbucks dominates when it comes to numbers. The Starbucks fiscal report from the first quarter of 2020 shows 5% sales growth already this year. Not only are we seeing great sales growth numbers, but they have also opened 539 new stores in this year alone. This will continue to provide new revenue streams for the brand and ensure a strong financial future for the company. When you look at the coffee industry as a whole, Starbucks is still a dominant force. In a article by business writer Dejan Gashek in 2019, Starbucks was reported to own nearly 40% of the coffee industry. They also generated just shy of $25 billion in revenue. To put that in perspective, their closest competitor, which is Tim Hortons, generated only $3 billion in revenue. With this info in mind, it's clear to see that Starbucks has had a large amount of financial success. Starbucks has changed the coffee industry and has developed into a brand that nearly anyone across the globe could recognize. With their impressive financial statistics, their growing global customer base, and their unique marketing strategy, Starbucks has proven that they are a well-established brand with the ideas and the customer loyalty to grow into a worldwide coffee staple. Without Starbucks, people all across the globe would find their mornings a lot gloomier and a lot less caffeinated.